possibly fake companies, pregnancy rumors. Since we last talked about this Woojin situation, so much more has been put out there. Where we left off last week was Woojin's new current company releasing proof that he was at home during the time the alleged accusations took place, while also threatening legal action. And this is where things started getting, I don't even know the words to describe it. Because the company we're talking about is 10X Entertainment. Newly formed 10X Entertainment. Apparently the social media accounts of this company were only created this month right before their statement for Woojin, and only follow Woojin. Not only that, but people discovered that the only business they could find registered under 10X Entertainment belongs to a DJ based in Illinois. This DJ duo even had to come out and say, we are not associated with Woojin. Fans also believe the logo that this 10X Entertainment is using looks strikingly similar to this furniture company's logo. So naturally, under their tweets, you have people asking Woojin's company if they sell study tables. Obviously, the speculation is that this is a fake company Woojin created, that he's the one behind the long Twitter threads and everything. Now, I will say, after the initial 2 accusations came out, a lot of other accounts came out with stuff claiming to be Woojin's ex with her own story. There was a claim that he got a fan site pregnant that spread like wildfire. As far as I can tell at this particular moment, I can't find anything that proves that. Yet, if there have been updates on the validity of those, let me know. Here's where it gets even more confusing. I know, what more could there be? Well, it looks like the media outlet Teen Vogue had sort of an exclusive interview with 10X Entertainment, again denying the claims, explaining why the photos do not point to Woojin at all and were even stolen from someone else. The interesting part is that Teen Vogue stated 10X sent them a business license, indicating the agency was registered with South Korea's National Tax Service in August, and that they signed Woojin shortly after. They also linked to their registration on Twitter and said they weren't planning to announce themselves until October, which is a possible reason why the social media accounts weren't created yet. Many people are asking, isn't he blacklisted from the industry anyway? Pointing out things that contradict the timeline of 10X Entertainment's creation, like how the Teen Vogue article states that they refrained Woojin from outside activities out of concern for his health almost 2 months before the company was even created. That, along with the odd choice of Teen Vogue being the only publication they talked to, but that's where we are now. Things have gotten a little quiet since then. Although it looks like this quote inspired another person to come out with their own story of another idol, Red Velvet Seulgi. See, this week we also had another anonymous person come out claiming to have been a student at SOPA, the School of Performing Arts Seoul, at the same time Seulgi was. This person claimed that Seulgi stole money from younger girls to buy makeup, clothes, food, cursed at her, beat her. She also uploaded pictures of her depression medicine that she has to take now due to the trauma, along with one from her graduation proving she was there in 2013. Now, fans dug a little deeper to see if what she was saying could be valid. The picture she uploaded of herself to prove that she graduated from SOPA as well was taken from an Instagram account that uploaded it in 2019. Another thing is that some say the medicine she uploaded is actually used to treat bronchitis and not depression. I can't personally verify if that's true or not. After a bunch of these things were debunked, people began to spread stories from Seulgi's middle school classmates of her actually being the only one to stand up to bullies and not even liking when other people cursed, let alone herself. So naturally, people are demanding SM to take action against this person who has disappeared off the internet. Goes to show you there are always people lurking, waiting for the perfect opportunity to take someone down. This one used the Woojin uproar to take Seulgi down, somehow hoping people would not look too deep into it and just dogpile on her. The same girl who many pointed out wouldn't even touch a flower because she didn't want to hurt it.
못 만져. 못 만지겠어.
Also, I guess the account wasn't even someone from Korea and only pretended to be Korean. Not really clear on that. I wonder if they already knew Korean or just used Google Translate for the Korean tweets. Because we know sometimes the translations can be quite accurate and a lot of times just hilariously wrong. It seems like BTS are usually the victims of these auto translations. Like when Suga wished V a happy birthday, mother father? Or how about when it said, do you want to eat a new... That's why if you're wondering why Happy Birthday to My Boyfriend and the translation were trending this week, it all began with Jimin's tweet. So September 12th was RM's birthday. In Korean, Jimin wrote something along the lines of Happy Birthday to our Namjoon or Namjoon이, more blessings and don't get sick. I guess the translation took Namjoon as maybe 남자, like 남자친구, I don't know, and translated it to Happy Birthday to my boyfriend. Obviously, I don't think anyone is angry or took this too seriously. The optics of it's just funny. Me talking about this is in no way shipping them or anything even close to that. It's just a hilarious facepalm at Google Translation, forget about all the bad things happening in the world for a second, laughing together kind of moment. I think the memes and reactions to it are even funnier than the translation itself. And despite all the crazy things happening in K-pop right now, I think there are also a lot of things like this that can make us laugh. There's also so much good music out right now. You know, the thing that makes K-pop K-pop. Oh My Girls You Are is crushing it with her solo debut. Gravity won #1. Wano is back on that stage. Mamamoo, Ace, there are so many more. But it was such a pleasant surprise to see CLC winning the theory poll this week. Surprised because I had no idea who was gonna win. And not only am I addicted to this song, but I love that the music video might seem like a simple light show at first glance. However, if you actually pay close attention, it has so many layers just waiting to be unraveled. CLC describes Helicopter as a song that delves into the girls' curiosity about the future and their journey to find the answer. That's why the beginning of this music video starts with a quick flash of a literally blink and you'll miss it reference to Michelangelo's creation of Adam. While his painting depicts the moment God gives life to Adam and essentially the beginning of humanity, in this music video, it is used to symbolically represent the formation of CLC and the inception of their journey together. You'll begin to see that the references to these historical pieces throughout the music video are crucial to understanding what CLC are trying to convey to us. For example, we get a quick glimpse of Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, which some interpret as Da Vinci's representation of the ideal human body proportions. Now, there are many ways to interpret the Vitruvian Man and the intentions behind it, but I think this was CLC's way of alluding to their struggles to maintain what the industry and public think is the ideal body. That's why we constantly see them being scanned as if they were objects that have to be perfected. Their attempt to adhere to these laser-like precision standards is what brings them down to the deepest, darkest part of their journey. Well, how do they get themselves out of such a hole, out of such a low point? They do it together. See, each of these girls were brought together for a reason, each one having their own role in the group as they described. Woojin is the messenger bird that goes around and brings them all together with a common goal: to rise back up. That's where Da Vinci's propeller design comes in, one of the earliest precursors to what we know today as helicopters. Seulgi stands in front of the propeller because she said it's her job as the technician and engineer to turn their dreams into reality. But if you noticed, she's processing the constellations because she's designing it to go much further than just the clouds in the sky. They are aiming far beyond that, and it's Seulgi's amazing high note at the end that shatters the glass ceiling holding them back. When asked for keywords that describe the song, CLC answered with words like autobiography and challenge, because Helicopter is a self-reflection of their struggles and accomplishments up to this point and their desire to venture even higher.